You know those TikTok videos with the AI narration? One time I saw one reading a story about a tornado and it pronounced tornado as tornado. I don't know. I thought that was funny. Twisters is a brand new 2024 weather film directed by Lee Isaac Chung, starring Glenn Powell and Daisy Edgar Jones. And I don't really have much nostalgia for the original Twister. I didn't even see it for the first time until like earlier this year. So I was still interested in this movie. I thought it looked fun. So yeah, I went ahead and saw it. I saw it back in July when it came out. I'm very behind on reviews. I'm sorry. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this movie over a month later. So starting this review off with the good, and I love this movie. I had a lot of fun with it. First of all, Daisy Edgar Jones is fantastic here. She's our main character. She's the character we're mainly following. And I thought that she did a really great job. I really loved her character arc. There's a tragedy that happens in the opening of this movie. And seeing her deal with the fallout of that, with her survivor's guilt, I think that she portrays it really well. I really love the way that she plays this character. And then you have Glenn Powell, who is our other main lead. And Glenn Powell has really impressed me the past couple years. Ever since Top Gun Maverick, he's just really shown his talents and how effective he is as a star. And he's probably the best part about this movie. He's had a really great year so far as well, but he's really great in this movie. Now I have seen some comparisons that had this movie released in the '90s, like Bill Paxton originally intended. This character probably would have been played by Matthew McConaughey or Woody Harrelson, and I can see that. But Glenn Powell just brings such a fun dynamic to this movie. He's obviously having a blast with the role. And yeah, really enjoyed him. I really loved his chemistry with Daisy Edgar Jones, especially after they start teaming up around the middle point of this movie. I think that they have great chemistry, and I'd love to see a third movie about their characters working together. The whole movie, who knows? Anthony Ramos is great here as well. I've been a fan of him since, what was the first thing I saw him in? Hamilton, I think. I've been a fan of him ever since then. I've loved him in everything I've seen him in. This movie is no exception. Once again, great chemistry with Daisy Edgar Jones. I think that they play off each other really well. I think that he's a good, likable character as well as the other two. And the final performance I want to talk about is Brandon Perea. And I'm really glad that this guy has been getting more work because he had his first role in Jordan Peele's Nope. And I just haven't seen him in 2 years since that movie. He was one of the best parts about that movie. And he's just as great here. He's kind of Glenn Powell's little buddy in this movie. And I really liked his charisma. He's still as charismatic as he was 2 years ago in Nope. And yeah, I really enjoyed his performance. And outside of the performances, you get a really good story here. You get weather chasers wanting to chase tornadoes. That's really all you need for a Twister movie, and it really delivers on that front. You get some fantastic tornado sequences as well. Not just the storm chasing sequences, though. You get some sequences with monster tornadoes that's just going through a town wrecking things. And I really love those sequences. I thought that the visual effects on those tornadoes was amazing. Also, Bill Paxton's son has a cameo in one of the tornado sequences after the rodeo scene. If you've seen the movie, you probably saw him. But yeah, I really enjoyed the tornado sequences. I thought that they were really, really fun. And Glenn Powell's charm just really adds to a lot of those scenes. And the third act is really fun as well. You get the fire tornado fun sequence there. That's really the best word to describe this movie is fun. It knows how to have fun, and I really enjoyed that. Also, the soundtrack is fantastic. I'm a big Luke Combs fan, so his song that he did for this movie was amazing. It probably won't, but I kind of want it to get an Oscar nomination because I just really loved his song in this movie. Fun song. I listen to it all the time now. But I really loved this movie. There's just a lot that I really did truly love. But that's about all for the good. Let's talk about one bad thing. There's one thing, and there's a subplot with the company that Anthony Ramos's character is working for, and it just kind of doesn't go anywhere. Like there's, you think it's about to go somewhere in the third act, and they just kind of abandon it. I don't know. Maybe they're waiting for a third movie to talk about that, but regardless, that's it. On to the final thoughts. I loved Twisters. Probably more than I should have, but I had such a good time with this movie. Twisters is a fun, crazy film. I highly recommend it to everybody, and I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. So that was my thoughts on Twisters. Have you seen this movie? Let me know down in the comments what you thought about it if you have seen it. As always, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.